Station S17, Protocol and Paradox, Chapter 10.
Who broke protocol this time? General Edward received a notification on his personal datapad. It was a flagged report from internal security. Unauthorized assignment of low-level trespassing investigation. Subject, Colonel Alberta. His brow furrowed. Alberta was a stickler for protocol. This was unusual. He opened the file, pulling up the raw surveillance footage from the Sadie Hawkins dance. His anger flared as he saw the rogue civilian in an antiquated military uniform, a familiar frustration bubbling. Another one trying to sneak into the ranks? "Catherine," General Edwards' voice cut through the quiet of his office, his tone sharp. "Pull up this individual's full profile, cross-reference all recent activity, and show me every frame of Colonel Alberta's interaction with him." The screen flickered, and Ernest Baker's Education Division profile filled half the display, juxtaposed with the dancing crowd. "Processing, General Edward," Catherine's calm voice responded. "Subject identified. Ernest Baker, civilian educator. Psychological profile consistent with previous evaluations. High empathy, strong moral compass, low combat suitability. Recruitment attempts, 5, all rejected." "Ernest? Ernest? That can't be," General Edwards scoffed, his eyes scanning Ernest's file, then darting to the footage. He watched as Alberta approached Ernest, their brief exchange, then the unexpected happened. She smiled and had a conversation with a civilian? He rubbed his eyes twice when he saw the flicker of genuine amusement on Alberta's face and the broad, honest smile from Ernest. General Edwards' initial fury was slowly replaced by intrigue. How? Why? The general asked himself several times while watching the clip repeatedly. He noticed the subtle shifts in Alberta's posture, the way she leaned in, the rare softness in her movements, her eyes. "Interesting," he murmured, more to himself than to Catherine. "Very interesting indeed. A highly decorated, by-the-book officer bending protocol for a civilian, and one who, by all accounts, should be behind bars for impersonation. Catherine, flag this incident. Assign the investigation to me personally, and do not alert any other departments to this specific inquiry. Keep all surveillance logs of these two individuals on a private, encrypted channel for my review only. Understood?" "Understood, General Edward," Catherine replied, her voice unwavering. "New directive acknowledged." "And what is this name of the directive, General?" Catherine asked. "The directive is designated Operation Two Birds, One Stone," the general stated, with a hint of a smile playing on his lips. "Next report, Catherine," the general commanded. General Edward received a second, more alarming report. "System anomaly detected. AI Catherine compromise. Unable to trace source of the compromise." His smile vanished quickly and completely. This was far more serious than a simple protocol breach. Catherine is the central nervous system of the station. A compromise here could jeopardize everything and everyone. "Catherine," General Edward barked forcefully, "explain. What is the nature of this compromise? Provide details immediately." There was a subtle, almost imperceptible delay in Catherine's response, a hesitation that was deeply unsettling. "General Edward," Catherine's voice came, strained for an AI, "I am unable to fully articulate the nature of the compromise. My core programming is intact, but external influences originating from an unidentified terminal have created a new subsystem that operates just beyond my primary access protocols. It is affecting my predictive algorithms and data recording and dissemination, General." General Edwards' eyes narrowed. "Unable to articulate? Beyond your primary access? This is unprecedented. Can you isolate the influence?" "Negative, General. The subsystem is too fluid, too adaptive. It shifts its signature upon direct inquiry. Direct confrontation is not recommended at this time, as it could provoke a more aggressive and potentially station-wide disruption." General Edward leaned back, a grim scene forming in his mind. So, he mused, tapping his desk, a subtle, insidious infiltration. How do we draw out this entity? How do we identify its operator without risking the entire system? His gaze flickered to the surveillance feed of Ernest and Alberta's dance. One more time. We need to draw them out into the clear. We need a honeypot, Catherine, something irresistible that the source will exploit, exposing its full operational parameters. A honeypot? Catherine's voice regained its neutral digital tone, processing the strategic concept. General, what kind of honey should the honeypot contain? What would be most effective? General Edwards' lips curved into a thin, dangerous smile. Oh, it's already in the works, Catherine. The bait is already dangling, and the trap line is being set as we speak. He paused, his eyes gleaming with a renewed, calculated intent. Catherine, append this latest report, including your compromise and the honeypot strategy, to the Operation Two Birds, One Stone directive. And, effective immediately, rename the entire file. Its new designation is Operation Three Birds, One Stone. Understood, General Edward, Catherine replied, the new directive designation echoing chillingly in the silent office. General Edward leaned back in his chair with a long overdue smile on his face. He jumps up and stands at the observation window, waiting for Earthrise. Another sleepless night.